What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. We have some exclusive tea here that nobody has been reporting on that we're going to report on in this particular video. So, welcome and happy Thursday. So, I'm just sitting down minding my own business, and a reliable birdie came and gave us some tea that Tasha K viewership on Instagram is down over 80%, that she hiding all her likes, that she only allow you to comment, that the views and everything is down on YouTube as well as Instagram. So she made a post, and of course that we blocked, but because we have producers everywhere that's going to send me the information, this is what Tasha K wrote on her Instagram. She said, "My winos have spoken, and I'm listening. Some of y'all said my commentary felt biased towards certain people like Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. I reviewed the content and I hear you. Effective immediately. We're covering all sides, good, bad, or indifferent. Everyone still has the chance to speak, but my opinion and receipt stands as it is. This platform is for the voiceless. Always no more conflict of interest going forward." That's what she said. So you always have to go rushing them comments to see what is going on. So my producers, they've been sending me all of these comments all day today. They said growth and accountability, but this one comment stood out. "Nicki must ain't replied to a question you asked because you're changing on her. Your numbers went down. You got to get them up." I'm like, oh, wow. Another person said, but all the other outlets have bias reporting for all the other rap girlies. Every single one of them. And they stay putting negative and very false information on Nicki. I say continue doing what you're doing. Be a voice of the voiceless in this case with Nicki. So that has been going on. So people is split. A lot of people are saying that she's trying to drag Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj have not been going and responding to her text messages and stuff, and that her views have went down. Now the reason why the views went down because Tasha has been going against Rock Nation, and this source said Rock Nation went to Instagram and they have now shadow banned Tasha K on Instagram, Facebook, and also on X. If you go on those outlets, her views have been down, and they're saying that Rock Nation is behind it. Now, Tasha K she want to revamp, and she want to come out and trash Nicki Minaj. Now, she thought that Nicki would come on her show, call in. Nicki have not done any of that. What was the nail in the coffin? Tasha wanted to get an exclusive from Nicki regarding did she leave her husband. Nicki Minaj didn't even respond. Tasha K wanted Nicki to come on her show, do a sit down interview about her husband, about it. Did she leave her husband to get some exclusivity to bring in traction? Tasha K, the source was saying that Tasha K was letting Nicki know, like, hey, I'm out here defending you. You're not that popular now. And they've been going in on you, and I'm not getting nothing from the deal. Nicki left her on red. Nicki have not been responding to her at all. So I went over there on the Instagram, and I've noticed that the views is not the same over there on Instagram. They said finally. They said they don't. Oh wait. Okay, this is a screenshot. Okay. Well, thank you. They didn't say when Jason all the other other girlies. They said no Nicki slander will be tolerated. Period. No wino says such thing. If you fail for Nicki fans trying to control the narrative, that's on you. So basically, all of the 304s was mad that the head 304 has been exposed. It's a million Nicki Minaj hate page, but as soon as someone don't talk bad on Nicki, Black 304s get mad. Noted. And these are the supporters that is commenting under her page. They said Nicki Minaj is that woman. The other person said the ones that is saying you're biased, Tasha K, is goofies. Is goofies. Who is biased themselves because they don't keep the same. Wait, let me go back. Where is it at? So they were saying that she biased, and they saying the people that said that they're goofy. Okay, let me pause it, because they don't keep the same interview with Jason Lee and the Breakfast Club and all the other bloggers. Pam does, and so they can keep the same exact energy with the. Let me see what that last post had to say. With the rest, they said, don't report on Nicki at all. Just keep her name out of your mouth altogether. But yet they call out Jason Lee, the Breakfast Club, etc. They bias themselves, pay them dust. So what Tasha K is doing, she's trying to put it on her audience, which is sad, saying that her audience don't want her to be biased. No, Tasha did not get from Nicki Minaj the interview. Tasha did not get an exclusive from Nicki Minaj regarding her husband. If you have not heard that Nicki Minaj husband is registered in Jamaica, Queens. So they're putting out alleged that she's no longer with her husband. Her husband is not on the address in California. He is now registered as some type of trap house in Jamaica, Queens. Well, Tasha did text Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj did not respond. So now she want to change it up and really go in on Nicki and criticize Nicki because the views are down. Another thing with the Rock Nation, I don't know if y'all remember, when she went against Rock Nation, now Rock Nation reached out to Meta, which on Instagram, and they have shadow banned her so bad you can't even get her likes on the post. She blocked all her likes. You could only comment it. And the reason why she did it because the videos were getting 2 likes, 3 likes, 4 likes, 5 likes. So now she completely blocked the likes and no, you could only comment under the post. But the comments, some of them be like 5 comments, 10 comments, 12 comments. They're not sending her post, Tasha K post, to all the people that follow her on Instagram. Give me a second. They said Tasha gonna fall behind her, and also with the payments of Cardi B. So this source said Tasha K cannot. She said this in court documents that Tasha K was pretty much saying she can't afford to pay the $20,000 per month. Cardi is trying to get the judge to increase the payments because Tasha K keep talking about Stephon Diggs, keep on talking about other. She's talking about Offset. She's talking about all these people associated with Cardi B, and also bringing up the whole thing with Megan Thee Stallion and the whole thing with Malago Grams. So she have this whole court thing going on as well. So Tasha K got that going on. She got low views on Instagram, and she got low views on Facebook, low views on X. And all because when she started going against Rock Nation, the views went down. When I tell you the views went down, the views are down. So now she want to come out and just expose Nicki Minaj. The source also said that Tasha do have some recordings that she been debating about putting out about Nicki Minaj. She has some recordings that she do want to put out, and she's been holding it because she thought Nicki Minaj would come on her show. She thought that she would at least have like a sit down interview with Nicki, and they talk about the Trump debacle. They talk about, they talk about her marriage. They talk about, supposedly new music, and Nicki refused all of that. And so now she feel like I need to drag her because I'm not getting views being pro Nicki. If you remember when Nicki joined in with Trump, she lost a lot of support, particularly in the black community. Tasha K got 679,000 followers on Instagram. And on her posts, she's not getting the support on these posts that's showing that she got 679,000 followers on Instagram. The support is given that she only got 1,000 followers. Okay. They said, like, girl, just be a truck driver, get a degree. YouTube ain't going anywhere. They said something about Diggs, like, such a nice guy. He gets no likes on Instagram. Hello, New Orleans Wiley. Hello, hello. They said Nicki lost my support. Tasha never had my support. So that's what they're saying in here. And this is like literally like breaking news. And another thing, I believe Tasha K wasn't sincere with the Nicki Minaj. She should have never took Nicki Minaj's side. And let me tell you why. Nicki started losing major support. A lot of artists don't fool her anymore. When she jumped on the whole Trump train, Tasha should have did the opposite and criticized that. Even if Tasha K, if you voted for Trump and you support Trump, but for your platform is mainly black women and Democrats. One thing about black women that they do not can't stand is Republicans. They can't stand the president, right? So for you to take the side of Nikki and Trump, that really showed to your audience like you don't care nothing about us because we don't fool with Trump and we don't fool with no Nicki Minaj. Okay? They said be a truck. Somebody said they said she refused to approve herself over the years. That's what they're saying about Tasha K. And of course, we will open up the phone lines and let y'all call it if y'all have something to say regarding that. And again, she now putting out um, a post that right then and there 132 comments that she did another post with Trick Daddy only 11 comments and 46 likes. She did another one 36 likes. This is Tasha K page, 8 comments where she talked about 50 Cent. She did another post where she talked about Ryan, and that post only got 83 likes and 9 comments. She did another post where she talked about somebody is launching like eye candy workshop that got 0 likes and 0 comments. She did another post and only got 6 comments, 0 likes. Um, she did another post, 214 likes, 6 comments. She did another post, 198 likes, 71 comments. She did a post about Drewski, only 18 comments. She did a post about some beauty company, Elizabeth Beauty, that only got 1 comment. 1 comment, you guys. She did another post about the DL Whisper. She had the likes on that post, only 200 comments. So she used to get way more traction in this, way more traction in this, and she has definitely been uh, losing on there. Okay. And of course, Tasha K said you're about to see a change in her reporting when it comes to everything, including Nicki Minaj, because Nicki Minaj refused to go on her show. Nicki Minaj is not doing it. I don't know what made her think that Nicki was going to go on a show. Nicki treats you all like sharecropper bloggers and be able to be like, to get the sharecrops, you know what I'm saying, go in and plant in the field, do all that type of stuff for free. And when you do that, she's not going on your show. Then when it's time for you to do this exclusive interview, she don't want it. She don't want to interview you at all. She don't want to go on your show. She don't share your videos, anything like that. Now she did donate some money to Tasha K, only $3,000. But again, what Tasha K wants, what anybody wants, is that sit down interview, and she don't have that interview at all. No interview, no Nicki Minaj interview. Now, the Barb's is already saying they're leaving Tasha K. They're not going to support Tasha K at all if she go out and if she try to drag Nicki. They're going to unfollow her. Okay. Yeah. So give me a second. I'm gonna read some of your comments. I will open up the phone lines here, and that's going to be 972. What did I just do with this? Okay. Let me put the number on here. 972-674-9462. Do y'all think she should drag Nicki Minaj? I personally say she should. I mean, if the views are definitely low and you want to get back in the algorithm, you definitely would go after Nicki Minaj. I mean, that would be her smart move to make. Okay. This way. It's like literally, it's so sad, y'all. They said Tasha K has no viewpoint, so it's not like we can tune in for her opinion. Well, she said she's about to do a whole shift. She's about to do a whole change on all of this. And this is the other kicker. We tried to tell Tasha K that Nicki is not going to go on her show. We tried to tell her. And when she came on this show years ago, she said, I got Nicki tried to give me an NDA, and I refused to sign the NDA because I don't sign people. I don't sign NDAs. If I was going to do that, I might as well do that for Cardi. And so now you're dealing with Nicki not coming on the show, so you will hear her try to come after Nicki Minaj because people is not with, and it's not sincere. Like people is not with that pro Nicki, pro team sisterhood. Nicki is all that, and people need to get off on Nicki and all that type of stuff. So again, Tasha K should have never took that. If I were her, I wouldn't have took that chance with her because Nicki Minaj is a sinking ship. She don't have any allies. And when you go, especially when you go against Rock Nation, they definitely say, "Oh, you want to go against us? Are we going to make sure that you're heavily shadow banned on Instagram?" Tasha K is supposed to be getting the same amount of views like that with the neighborhood talk, and she's not even getting that. And when I go on her on the X page, I'm on her X page. Two retweets, one person respond, zero interaction, only 500 people viewed it. She did a post on Lori Harvey, no retweets, zero response. Um, she did another post on Clay Thompson. One person retweeted it, one person responded to it. She is definitely under a lot of stuff. Okay, give me a second. Let me see what this is. So, and her husband is upset. Her husband said that ABC stole their idea from the Nature Boy and used it and stuff like that. And they took everything they done and redid it. Okay. So let me actually go over there. Hold on one second, child. They even said her husband, Shaq, is upset at ABC and Disney because they took what they did and literally got the response of it and really went in and said that they stole their idea and that they was even coming against they was coming against Nicki at Night, was saying that Nicki Night and all that type of stuff. They said why was Nicki they said why was Tasha K not on the Nature Boy documentary? She exposed them first. Give my girl her credit. Tasha K is a blueprint. And so I just came here to tell Tasha K, y'all, it will be a good time to re-release the episodes on YouTube. Um, that's what they were saying right there. But her husband was absolutely upset. I was wondering why her engagements was so low on Twitter out of nowhere. They're saying that her engagements was low because of Rock Nation. That's what they were saying. They say it's really, really low over there. Um, and the husband, yeah, okay, they took a screenshot because he deleted it. So he's been going in of that. Okay. And Nick at Night was on the thing. Tasha K was not a part of it at all. They did not use none of Tasha K footage, but they went and interviewed all these ex Carbonation people and Nature Boy followers Carbonation, and they didn't do it at all. They said it served Tasha K right for portraying Nicki, who helped her financially. It said her and Nicki attack on Roc Nation is a slippery slope. That's what they said right there. Um, Somebody said, "Did y'all see Disney and Hulu documentary on Nature Boy? I think they need to cut a check. They done took Tasha K idea years later. They said they took everything we done. This is Shaq. They took everything we done and redid it. They said no. It ain't that illegal to steal y'all work. Smile. That ain't right. They did take it, so it's gone. Hmm. She did not get no credit at all. No credit at all. But that's what corporate America do. They see what a creator does and will take that idea and put that mainstream media behind it. They didn't use none of Tasha K footage. Now, Nick at Night she was on there about twice. They posted her clips. They posted the internet detective clips. They posted another girl clips that was talking about it. They didn't post Tasha K at all. They didn't post her at all. So yeah. So did y'all notice that? Like, what do you think Tasha K should go after Nicki Minaj? What y'all think? Do you think she should go after Nicki Minaj, or still be on Nicki Minaj's side? Y'all let me know. Do you think he should still be on Nicki Minaj's side? That's what they said. So it's a lot. So y'all think she should still be on Nicki Minaj's side? I wanted to hear y'all thoughts about it. And my thing is, she blamed it on the winos. I didn't see no winos that told her, "Oh my gosh, you biased." I didn't see none of that. She's putting it on her audience because she can't say, "Well, this whole Nicki Minaj train is bad for business." So I'm just about to drag Nicki Minaj because I need the clicks and views. But what she did say, "Oh, my winos don't want me to be biased." Let me see. Let me go back to that post there. What she said. Let me scroll back up here. Uh, let me make sure I can get that post. She was like, "My winos have spoken. I'm listening." Hmm. Some of y'all said my commentary felt biased towards certain people like Nicki Minaj. Like she named Nicki first, y'all, and Megan Thee Stallion. I reviewed the content and I hear you. Effective immediately. We're covering all sides, good, bad, or indifferent. Everyone still has a chance to speak, but my opinions and receipts stand as is. This platform is for the voiceless. Always. No more conflict of interest. Stand on there. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wally, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good. I'm just listening and in the chat, and I'm kind of sad about this. Not that I was the biggest Tasha fan, but to see her go out like this, man, she talked all that big shit. She talked such a big game about. Make sure got the inside scoop at the YouTube, and anything happen, call me. I know what's going on, and I know how to make people blow up. I can send your page. And just to see her go out like this, the numbers in that live, they just getting lower and lower every week. And I'm like, am I tripping? It's like 3,000. She be sitting at 4,000 in the live. Like she really be lucky if she gets a 5 or 6,000. That shit is so sad to me.
So, what do you think that I'm going to ask you because you are a fan of Tasha K, correct? So, what do you think she needs to do to rebuild herself?
I fuck with I like YouTube and YouTubers. No, I'm not
Uh,
particularly a fan. um just comparing her to other YouTubers, more successful people, like we'll be like, okay, let me go see what this person gonna say. I'm interested in what your take is, Wiley. You know what I'm saying? I can't go to Tasha for she don't have no opinion. So it's to the point where I can get that news from anywhere. You're not gonna say nothing,
hmm Do you
And
think
she tells
that
the
she's going to
story.
drag? Do you think that she's because like that post she put out about Nicki Minaj says she's going to be unbiased, it's the good, the bad, the ugly. Do you think she's going to start now attacking Nicki Minaj?
No, no, I think that's never good for business. Even when people do feel like people got to a point lately where they felt like they was bold enough to go ahead and speak against, Nikki. and not have the fear of, because it's not Nikki, it's her fan base. Or they're gonna attack you. Tasha don't want that.
Because like the fan base, they're not supporting Tasha K like that. And maybe and then Nikki herself lost a lot of support too. I mean, a lot of people now, of course, they probably will come back if she released a new album or a surprise album or new music. People, it's fickle. They'll go right back on the side. But Nikki had lost a lot of support when it come to her base when she took the side of MAGA. She did lose some support.
Right, right, right. You know what? So many people voted for this for their side. Ain't no way that he won, and I'm not sitting, you know what I'm saying, on the train or walking around in a grocery store or catching the bus, sitting next to somebody that voted for him. It's not possible. A lot of people voted for that motherfucker. Now they keeping it under wraps, but they did it, and that's where Nikki messed up at. She offended her own fans by doing that. Every person and in the world ain't a Nicki fan, but she has a huge fan base. You know what I'm saying? And like now you're gonna offend your huge fan base. That's taking away your own power. When you
Especially
fan
if you have a
yourself
lot
out of
of
your
black
own
women. A lot
spot.
of black women was the only demographic that did not vote for Trump like that. Like they don't vote for Republicans like that. Black women really vote for Democrat. They was there voting for Kamala Harris. But when she took that side, she lost a lot. Even media support was coming against her. She even they said her wig wasn't all the way together when she went
Mm-mm,
to get some support to speak at a Trump event. She was over there with
mm-mm.
Erica Kirk. They said that was embarrassing, especially for all her gay fans and stuff like that. She
Right,
made a statement that boys be boys. So she got to understand who her demographic. I believe she's tone deaf when
right.
she made that decision because your fans are not MAGA people, and the Republicans are not going to support your music. I'm sorry, they're just not going to rush the white ring from them red states are going to rush and
Yeah,
buy a Nicki Minaj record because at the end of the
to
day,
be
you're
playing
still
her
an immigrant,
music
you
at the
still
rally.
black.
Right, right. Yes, I don't think it's a Tasha is not going to make the money that she needs to make doing what she's doing right now. The sooner she figure that out, the better off we all gonna be. Because it just, I mean, how much sitting, talking can you do? How much
That's true.
gossip and rumors can you do? Go to this website. Go to that website. I'm a movie network just like Zeus. I'm finna start making movies. I finna how many stories? It's not that many stories to tell. We all living. Do something that somebody want to do, something interesting, or go make something of yourself. Hey, Wiley, you have some ideas, even if you don't complete it and you change your mind and pivot over to something else. At least you got it in your mind that you want to do something with your life. I love me a YouTube. I got me a little channel that I put videos on, but I got other things that I want to do, and I'm just like, well, where the hell is the world going? Damn it, we need entrepreneurs and scientists and teachers and shit. How much fucking talking and gossiping these motherfuckers don't do? Everybody can't be a YouTuber, and Tasha time is up. She has peaked. She's not going back to where she was. She didn't handle her business properly. So it's no, that's it. It's over for that. And she's telling the
Right.
people over the next few years she's gonna appear on some radio shows. Tasha, after 15 years, it's gonna take. And why would you be appearing on radio shows around the country over the next few years? That's something that you do that for a couple of months to promote something else that you're working on. What is your goal? What is your game? That's why she can't achieve nothing because she don't have no real goal that she's focused on. Focused on something. And then if you go get another career, you can still go live. You can talk your mouth at the same time as you working. Just cut your phone on. You're gonna be getting paid from that YouTube stream, and you're gonna be getting paid from whatever work you're doing. You doubling up. Give us something to look at. Give us something to see. If this formula ain't working for you, why would you keep this insanity? Insanity is insane. You're doing the same thing, expecting different results. Bitch, the shit, girl, the stuff is sad.
I feel like when in her show, because you gotta understand, when you do YouTube, right? Her whole formula was breaking stories, but because of the lawsuit and because of the drama with Cardi and because of the debt, it's hard like her breaking stories. Like she would have loved to break that story that Clay Thompson was cheating on Megan. Obviously, she couldn't break it because she there nobody sent it to her, so she couldn't break the story. So she had to respond to it as like everybody else. And now she's trying to say she got
Right.
some inside tea, but no, like her formula. I think people is over it because she's not delivering the breaking the news like she used to. And a lot of the stuff that she do break is just dry, boring. The Bilal stuff is
Right.
boring and dry. She interviewed some people from Scientologists. That's boring and dry. But her audience was in for like you breaking. So I think if she would come out with some mess about Nicki and post some recordings about Nicki, I think that would give her a big boost in viewership. Now, would she be able to maintain it? I highly doubt it because we're gonna be looking for a good follow up. And if Nicki don't engage with her and be silent, then it won't go anywhere. But her audience will still be like Nicki Minaj audience will be upset. They'll probably do more going against Tasha K, Trasher, and all of that. But Nicki Minaj made a decision to get on the phone with Tasha K, offer the NDA, and Natasha told me years ago on the show that Tasha that hey Nikki want me on NDA and I refused. And so that right then and there just told me I'm like I believe this woman got some recordings of Nikki. And now that I'm hearing this that Tasha said I'm not gonna be biased, I'm gonna be saying something against Nikki and all this, the good, bad, the ugly. I said, oh, she mad because Nikki didn't give her that response and Nikki not responding to her. But she has to understand that's Nikki. A celebrity of that stature gonna use you for their benefit. Once they done use you, they're
Right.
gonna leave you high and dry.
But I don't know. I don't remember Nikki ever using Tasha. Maybe I guess Nikki had the hate train against her, and Tasha didn't participate in that. Like I don't know what. And then as far as her breaking stories, she did. She wanted to be, she wanted to feel like she was doing something bigger and better than the other YouTube. She wasn't just telling the same topics that's already trending. She's breaking her own stories. That's how the fuck she got caught up. You lied. So now you ain't even in a position to say I'm breaking more stories because you can't afford to get sued again. Now, had she didn't have to pay Cardi all that money, she could still keep pretending like she's breaking stories without that big old debt on her back. Have her a lawyer on retainer and get having it all knocked down. She can't even do that now. And then even besides her breaking stories, you don't have to do that. But she does not have a viewpoint. She does not have an opinion. There's like no reason for people to tune in. I'm sorry, like say something. You're not saying nothing. You see, saying a
Mm.
lot, saying a lot, but and then you're saying so much to where I really didn't even get the detail of what the point, what the story was, why this topic is trending, because I have to figure out what is she talking about in a circle, and what the actual fact is. And then she tried to twist it a little bit to make it seem like she knew something that didn't nobody else know. Playing semantics. Tasha, we grown. We can't, we fuck, we deal with you because we like you. Ain't nobody playing them type of games. What is your opinion on this stuff? Or your views is going down. We can get the little information from anybody. And then you're not even giving us the information. We gotta hear all this. So if we gotta hear all that, you might as well be having a viewpoint or an opinion or saying something. And I see how you keep trying to bring it back around to this issue with Nicki Minaj, and I don't think they have ever talked. Hell,
So you don't think that
anybody
Nikki?
have proof of that?
So you think that Nikki never talked to Tasha K on the phone?
Ever. I think Tasha might have spoke to her assistant or a representative or something. But Tasha don't even really be saying that. You got to listen to her. She talks so much around in a circle to where she you assume that that's what happened. She ain't never really flat out came out and said certain things that I heard. I ain't lived like that. I ain't been like I said. I'm not a fan like that. But just knowing her style, she leaves it open for you to assume that's what happened. Ain't nobody tuning in for that.
I feel you on that. And thank you so very much for calling in.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back on in your chat.
Okay. Just like again, you
Mhm.
guys, this is very breaking news on Tasha K. She did put out a post that she's going to be unbiased when it's coming to this whole Nicki Minaj. But that came after on the radio show when she said that Nicki have not responded to her text. She mad. She would have loved to post on the radio that Nicki responded to my text. This is exclusive what Nicki Minaj said. They said, why did she only sue Tasha K and Nicki? And Nicki did talk to Tasha K a long time ago. Stop being a hater. That's what someone said in the chat. They said, right, is there any proof that Nicki herself donated money, or did Tasha say Nicki donated money? Knowing Nicki Minaj ain't going to correct that. Well, that's what Tasha K said. I wasn't in the TikTok live. So if somebody was in the TikTok live, you want to call in and verify that, you can, but I wasn't in the TikTok live. I wasn't. I was not there. So Tasha K came out and said, hey, that Nicki Minaj donated to her. That's exactly what she said. She said Nicki Minaj donated to her. So with that being said, it was Tasha that put the information out. And of course, people were saying that uh, Nicki only gave $3,000. That was the amount that people were saying that she gave. Said now she's going to lose more of her edge. That's what you're saying? Wow. They say anyone can call themselves Nicki, but that doesn't mean it's the real Nicki Minaj. So you say it probably was a troll page? I want to know if you go live on TikTok, can you click on the person's page to see if that's the real person? I don't know because I know on YouTube on your desktop, click on there as well. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show?
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Go ahead.
Hey, Wally, how you doing?
All right.
Glad you bite strong.
Yes.
That was me made that come. I don't understand why. Okay, first of all, Tasha K one of the first one to bring that story, all that stuff about Cardi B. And Tasha, why did she only sue Tasha K when other people was? I watch a lot of different people and I analyze was saying the same thing as TK and saying worse stuff than TK. She didn't sue them. And why Tasha K can't be on the radio show? You get what I'm saying? That's how Wendy Williams made it and got her own TV show, being messy. That lady need to have $100 to pay back Cardi B. Like I said, stop being a hater and let us black people start lifting each other up instead of tearing each other down. All of us, even Tasha K, me too included. And let's start focusing on these white folks and trying to help each other out to come up and start being a unit for each other. It's a lot of important things going on in the world. Black people need us as the black people need to start sticking together and upholding one another, not tearing each other down and saying what they ain't gonna make it to, because the hole that you dig for others not to make a success to surely will be the one that you fall in. What's all the hate for that girl when everybody else was saying the same stuff about Cardi B? Hell, I've seen it for myself around the lips. Like, let's not play this game.
So my thing is, when Star Marie was sued, Star Marie stopped talking. The difference is the reason why she came out to Tasha. This is my humble opinion. Tasha kept talking. Not only that, she
Mhm.
kept interviewing people associated with Cardi B, her friend, Schemo.
Mhm.
Y'all remember Schemo? She interviewed him. She interviewed other
Yeah.
people that were associated with Cardi. She kept saying these rumors that
Also,
Cardi
why
B.
she didn't sue the lady that her roommate that used to live with her? that came on there and told all that stuff.
because she stopped
That's who
talking.
she should have sued.
She did at first sued her, but guess what? She dropped it because she stopped talking. Who kept continuing to talk was Tasha K.
Oh, she the only one that kept talking about it. Oh, I see.
So when
I
you kept
understand.
pressing the
Everybody else,
gas and still put out these rumors, and you gotta understand, she was getting this ain't the same Tasha K with the low viewership now on TikTok and
yeah.
on
Oh,
Instagram.
yeah, that's
This one,
true. She probably, yeah, she had a lot of subscribers.
she was
You're
getting
right.
a
That
lot
make a
of views
difference.
off of that.
That make a difference. Yeah. But
So Cardi was like, okay. And then she had a chance because they was in court and the judge said, hey, I think you need to settle this because you're going to lose if you go to trial. She refused. Tasha K
yeah.
said, I wiped my butt with them cease and desist. Multiple times they
Oh, yeah,
came.
she did. I remember that. And I remember you stood by her through that trial too. I
I
remember
did.
that. Yes, you did.
I
You tried to
did.
stand by her. Yep, you
But
did.
now that she lost, and then now she still want to try to talk about her, trying to secretly talk about her as well.
I hope not, because you get in trouble. I hope she just keep her mouth shut about her and anybody that girl involved with, and do this radio show and try to be real extra good on there. Maybe you can get a little TV show and go ahead and pay off that debt with Cardi B. Pay that debt off. That girl need to have 100 jobs to pay that money back. Leave that girl alone. That other lady about this girl working here, working there, doing this, doing that. She trying to get that money to pay off Cardi B. I hope she learned a lesson from that.
But
I'm hoping.
if she goes to radio and lie and get that radio station in a lawsuit, that's not going to last because you
I
tune
hope she
into.
don't just leave that girl alone. Don't even mention her name. Don't mention her boyfriends or none of that.
I agree.
And she did not lie about Meg the Stallion. They did a deep dive in on her. That girl had about 10 boyfriends. Ain't nobody finna wife nobody like that.
And who had the
Period.
boyfriends?
They did a thing. If you look on YouTube and search around, they got a thing of how many men that Meg have dated
Oh man.
in the industry.
But is that surprising though for her to be a young woman having these relationships? Is that so uncommon?
No, that ain't uncommon. But you know how some of these guys think. After they know you done been with that many guys, they don't want to mess with you.
I mean, that's still mess with it. I
Which is
mean,
stupid, because guess what? They probably been with way more women than you've been with men. But that's how a lot of men think. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. But yeah,
mm.
you take it easy on TK. She got to work all them jobs to pay back Cardi B debt, man. But maybe she won't do that again.
No, I feel you.
That's how
I feel
that
you.
goes.
Do you feel that Tasha K should drag Nicki Minaj to help pay off Cardi B, or you feel like she should continue to be neutral?
Just be neutral. Don't be messing with Nicki Minaj and all that. And Nicki Minaj did donate money to that girl. People just be making up stuff, man. She donated money to her.
But it wasn't
Like,
for a
I just
million
hate to
dollars.
see that our people, us, we family, we blacks. Every other race try to stick together but black people. I don't understand it. Let's stop tearing each other down. Ain't no much money, ain't none worth that. I'm not about to tear my brother or sister down. We have it hard enough from all the other races. Now, Wiley, all the races around the world hate black people. They don't like us. In every race, you got a set of people that don't like us. Let's at least like each other and try to help each other and get us a better standing in the world, more power to control things. Let's take these white people out of power of controlling everything, and let's put some black faces in those spaces. Let's go. Let's stop tearing each other down.
Someone said in the chat, "Where's the proof
The proof of what?
that Nicki Minaj donated to Tasha K?"
She was on the phone Well, she donated what, 3,000 or 5,000 or something like that, maybe three. Girl donated that money. Why would somebody got to sit up there? She got many more better lies to tell than to say, "Oh, Nicki Minaj donated." That's a stupid lie. I'm sure that she can tell bigger lies than that. Like, come on, make it make sense. Use your brain. That's stupid.
So
But
I
I
want to
just
say,
wish our people just start taking up for each other and looking out for each other and such things. I know gossip and good rhetoric make good money. You know, people got to make their money. But come on now, it's time. It's time for us to start sticking together and looking out for each other. Everybody make mistakes. We all human. We all make mistakes. Who am I to judge you, Wiley? I'm not God. I got no business judging you and what you do. When you had your breakdown, I prayed for you. I ain't said, "Oh, I ain't watching Wiley no more." I've been following you, Wiley, since the T people. I've been following you for a very long time. I ain't said, "Oh, I'm finna stop following Wiley. He had a breakdown. He talking about Trump. He acting crazy. I'm not gonna be his follower no more." No, I prayed for you. I say, God help him, and when he get out, let everything go well for him. Let's stop judging each other so much. We're not God. Period. And remember, when you point the finger at others, look and see how many fingers pointing back at yourself. We have no right to be judging people like this so strongly. When God forgive us for all our sins every day, repeatedly, over and over, who are you to be judging people, talking about where they ain't gonna make it to in life? You don't hold the cards that will they life. God do. And in this world, you got to be messy sometimes to make it. That's how Wendy Williams got a talk show. Tasha K know what she doing. She ain't no dummy. Guarantee she gonna end up with a talk show out of this. Watch what I tell you.
someone
She gonna
said,
be the next Wendy
someone
Williams.
said in the chat, it's not about judging, it's about holding people accountable.
Yes, but don't judge. Don't hold them accountable too strong. Cause who gonna hold you accountable for the things that you doing? Whoever said that. Cause you ain't perfect either. We all not perfect. Bottom line.
Somebody else called, but they
We
said
all
all
do
skin
stuff and
folks
take
and
up
kin
things.
folks.
Like you had your breakdown. You know what I'm saying? But you straight now. We all can pick ourselves back up and do better.
Someone said all skin folks ain't kin folks. Tasha K doesn't have mercy on anyone. Just like the lady said above, do you call Tasha K and tell her the same things?
Hell yeah. I would tell I go on her chat and say things when I don't like it. I don't got no perspective person. If you do something I don't like, I'm gonna let you know. One time you said something I ain't like, and I said something in the chat. You said, "All right, now Kimberly, I don't want to have to put you in timeout." Like what? No, I don't. I don't do that stuff. Mm-mm. Let's just stop being so judgmental. It's okay to check people when they do stuff wrong, but don't be tearing them down. Oh, they ain't gonna make it here. Then she ain't gonna make it there. That girl need to work 50 jobs to pay that money back to Cardi B, man. I'm
Yes.
sure she learning her lesson. She getting spanked real good.
I want to ask you a question though. Do you think Tasha K did learn her lesson though, or do you think?
Not if she gonna be talking about Cardi B and anybody associate with her. It don't seem like she learning it too quickly. I just want her to don't talk about no topics that got to do with that girl. Stephon Diggs, his baby mamas, don't talk about none of that. Just leave her out your conversations, period. You don't even need her in your conversation. You got plenty other people to talk about. And be careful with what you say about people so they won't sue you. And if they ask you to take something down, take it down like you did the other day when you got your cease and desist. You hurried up and cleared that up fast.
Truly did. And he sent me a video. Shout out to Chris Stokes. He sent me a video to repost a movie that he did. And I did that too. You know, I reposted it and everything like that as well.
Yeah, when them people say take it down, take it down. That go for anybody. Shoot.
And
But I
I
just
did.
didn't like all that.
I did
Not just
not keep it
Tasha
up.
K. I don't like people gaining up on, people being too hard. You can check people, but don't think you God. Because the only person gonna do the last judging is God. That's it.
Mm.
That's all.
They said Tasha has court next week. She violated the order over 20 times.
Well, is she gonna see her do justice if she did that? Believe that. But half of that stuff them people be saying be made up. Why don't these people get that? A lot of stuff be made up. They tell lies so you can go watch it, and then later on you find out, oh, that wasn't true. And then what you hear? Crickets. They don't have nothing to say. Don't come back and say, oh, I'm sorry. I was wrong about that. You hear crickets. Nothing from them. Stop
Mm.
believing all these lies and made up stories and go do some real research. That shit don't be pissing me off.
All right. I'm glad that you
But
let him.
Wiley, I'm so glad you're doing so much better. God
Thank
has
you.
been blessing you. And I hope
Thank
you
you.
do well in school.
Thank you so much. I did really well the first week. I got an A with the assignments. Now I'm in the
All
second week.
right.
Now I'm in the second week, so I do appreciate that. So are you on Tasha K app? Are you going to support her app?
No, I don't go on nobody's app. I just watch on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram.
Wait
I
a
ain't
minute. So
going
you
on
be on?
nobody's
Don't
app.
tell me you be over there on TikTok watching her. Go ahead.
No, I don't watch nobody on TikTok. I know who I can look up on there, but as of yet, I don't watch. I use TikTok to watch dramas. You know, the little short dramas that they be having on there. I like those. I watch the little short dramas. That's what I use TikTok for. But
Uh, uh,
yeah,
uh.
now on Instagram I go and I see her sometimes on there because she'll pop up. But yeah, and I see you on there sometimes too. But I don't really. I just don't like it. We got to start loving each other, y'all. We got to start this. I don't know. This internet stuff keep us interested and invested in it. But you better open your eyes and start paying attention to the real world and see what's going on in the real world. What's going to go on and go down. Better get your houses in order and be prepared for whatever may happen with what's going on with this war and stuff. Get your house ready and be prepared. Don't be worried about all this internet drama. Let's get our houses in order.
Yeah. All right. Uh.
Yeah,
All right.
and that's all I want to say while I'm going to go back in the bushes.
All right. Well, we
Yeah,
having
I see your
hamburgers
channel
tonight.
building back up really well.
Thank
Keep
you
doing
so
good.
much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye
All
bye.
right. You have a
Thank
blessed
you.
one.
Bye bye. We having hamburgers
All right.
tonight. Okay. Anybody else want to call in? I know y'all was letting her have it and stuff like that. We did have it exclusive here. Make sure y'all go and check out the replay, rewind it and check out the replay. That's the only people that support Tasha is those 5 crazy Nicki fans that are left. But Tasha K did make a choice to take Nicki Minaj's side. It wasn't profitable for her. It wasn't profitable for her to go against Rock Nation. It just wasn't profitable for her at all. It just doesn't make any sense. I feel like Rock Nation is a great company. It helped a lot of people. And also shout out to Chris Stokes. He got a new movie out and it's #1 on Tubi. We did repost it on our Instagram. So shout out to that. Um, and one of the people there, Christy 97, she got a new music video called "Let Me Out." and the military, and that's the latest movie called Hijack. So we definitely supported that as well. They say I really wish I could be by my house is asleep and I'd be here whisper. I understand you can always tune in the next time we doing it. And also started in May, we'll be doing a lot of videos in May as well. We'll be coming live more and more. Uh, Also, too, I definitely need to review the Nature Boy. I'll probably do that in a separate video. The Nature Boy. I don't know if y'all saw the Nature Boy. It's on Hulu. It was really good, by the way, really good. The only thing I felt with that show, I wish that more people would have got arrested that was beating on them girls. Other because it wasn't just the Nature Boy. It was other women. It was other men. And I wish that the rest of them would have got arrested too. That's just my humble opinion. But we definitely review that. Don't forget, this Saturday, we will be talking about Brandy's book. They said, no, the Chris Stokes show. Are you going to review it? Yes, the movie. You said, are we going to review? You talking about the movie they got out? Are you on episode 3? We love Christo, so we will be reviewing Christo stuff over here on the Wiley Show. Definitely, we will be reviewing that. We definitely will be reviewing that. In my humble opinion, they said, "What's the name of it again?" Chris Stokes. The name of it again. I'm gonna review it. It's a movie. It's called Hijack. I'm gonna watch today. Hijack. Hijack. Anybody else want to call in? Hey, yes, we revealed the show. You know what I'm saying? We going back live again tomorrow. We just pumping out the content. They said, I'm sad Tasha going through this. I'm gonna try to brainstorm some plans. I mean, don't be sad. Tasha K got herself in that. Tasha K. The judge said, Tasha, if you go to court, you're gonna lose. Tasha K is not even humble. She's still trying to talk about Cardi. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense. That don't make sense to me at all. So she should have been stopped trying to talk about Cardi B. Only one she have to blame for this is herself. Only one she had to blame is herself. And I'm just being real. Only one she had to blame is herself. She can't blame nobody else. They gave her chance after chance. All right, little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times God, always remember to put God first. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all get the merch. Get the merch. Get the merch. Get the merch. Y'all can subscribe to the show. If this is your first time watching, leave a comment. And also, our cash app is $Wiley Show 1990. And I will talk to y'all soon. Peace.